So, what has our favourite Chinese multi-hyphenate international man of mystery been up to this week? Find out on the Wang YIBO Weekly. Well, I legitimately have news again this week. How exciting is my life when I get to come in here and tell you things that actually happen. Anyway, I'll try not to get ahead of myself. We'll start with a couple of things before we head into the big news. So, Wu Ming, the song, not the movie, the song of the movie. It played over the closing credits for anybody who's seen the film. The lyrics were written by Chang the writer-director of the film, and it was performed by Wang YIBO. It won an award. It didn't actually happen this past week, but I only found out about it this past week. The Music Awards posted on Weibo about it on the last Wednesday. It got on the list of the top 10 Chinese songs of the year, or not of the year, for this awards length of time. A lot of Chinese awards don't happen annually. The big ones often happen every couple of years. So even though this is out from 2023, it won in the most recent awards. Another thing is that often Chinese awards, a lot of the awards aren't just given to a single recipient, they're given to a group. There's a number of award winners, and this is one of the case. So it wasn't like the best song of the year or whatever. It was like, it was in the top 10. So congratulations to Wang YIBO on winning this award. Another thing that happened this week, this actually did happen this week, and this is the reverse of the past piece of news, because I told you about this last week because I thought it had happened last week, but apparently I was jumping the gun, because the official announcement that Born to Fly is going back into cinemas actually only happened this week. Wang YIBO posted about it on Thursday. Everybody posted about it on Thursday. There was like a million posts about it on Thursday from, the film, from different people associated with the film, with other people in the film sort of, industry, like the different ticketing organizations. A number of the brands reposted it or made their own posts about it. So yes, that happened this week. The other thing that happened right at the beginning of my sort of time section that I'm talking about is SKG. The SKG endorsement finally became official last Wednesday, and SKG have been posting like every 28 seconds, it feels like. They have produced so much material. We'll get to that with brand stuff, okay? I'm going to leave it to there. SKG. The big news, the actual exciting news. I mean, all of that's fine, but the actual exciting news is something that crept up on us. It took us by surprise. The fandom, all of China was surprised. When Wang YIBO posted on Thursday about Born to Fly, he was in Beijing. You can tell that because Weibo actually... you can see the location, unless somebody turns off the location when they post, you see where the post originated from. And that post was made in Beijing. So on Thursday, when he posted about it, he was in Beijing. I've got no information about where YIBO was on Friday. On Saturday, my time, and this is where we have to do the time zone deal. I'm really sorry about this, but time zones are just, but anyway, I'm in Australia. My time zone isn't exactly the same as China's, but it's very close. So when I say Wednesday or Thursday, I'm talking about my Wednesday and Thursday and China's Wednesday and Thursday. Saturday, my time, China time, middle of the day-ish. Things started kind of popping up on Weibo. Pictures were circulating. Somebody had posted, and it was like an anonymous drop. Often these things are anonymous, like somebody has posted a screenshot of something and da-da-da-da-da. YIBO was spotted, apparently, in a grocery store in Vancouver, in Chinatown in Vancouver, in British Columbia, Canada. And for a few hours, there was like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth about A, was this real? And B, was this recent? Or was this, a lot of people thought this was just pictures that had been taken while he was over in North America filming Exploring the Unknown 2, and that for whatever reason they'd only just made it into public. So then on Sunday, my time, Saturday in North America, YIBO posted on Instagram, and he posted a whole bunch of climbing pics of him up a mountain in what very much appeared to be British Columbia. And so everybody went mad because nobody knew he'd left the country, and there he was, apparently. But, you know, it's still like he didn't say when the pictures were from. You know, it was still vaguely possible that he was posting old pictures, although that's not a thing that he tends to do unless there's a specific reason for holding them back. He usually just posts what's going on that day when he posts, which is not often. The other thing is that he usually doesn't post to Instagram while he's in China. He almost always uses Instagram when he is out of the country. So it was like, really, was he actually in that grocery store? Was this not a made up thing? Was this not not old pictures, but actually he happens to be there? And then by Monday, my time, so Sunday, in North America, it became very clear that was in fact the case, because Ryder Stroud, who's one of the people that the mutuals on Instagram that happened relatively recently. Everybody believes that he's involved in Exploring the Unknown too. He's a climbing guide. He posted a picture of himself and thanked Wang YIBO for the photograph. And one of the pictures that YIBO posted was of him taking lying on this incredibly precarious position, taking a photograph, and presumably he is taking the photograph of Ryder Stroud, who shows the photograph that YIBO took. And yes, so it's all true. YIBO was in British Columbia. All signs point to the fact that he took part in the I don't know how you say this name, Arcturix climbing clinic in Squamish, British Columbia, that happened over the 22nd to the 24th of August. So that's super exciting. He just decided to go, and he had a friend who he went with, Ryder, and presumably other people were there as well. And yeah, that's where he's been. I don't know if he's back yet. Since the weekend, he liked Ryder Stroud's post. He also liked another Instagram post that Eversue put out, one of the which was stuff about the racing. It was another sort of package from his last race, and not race, track practice. And yeah, and he also actually put up a Chanel post onto his personal Instagram over this period of time as well. So he's been out of the country. I don't know whether he's still there, but he's been there. He's been climbing. He looks happy. It doesn't make me happy. It makes me nervous looking at him up a ridiculous... Why don't I show you some of the pictures? There was lots of commentary. There was lots of commentary about the climbing pics on Weibo, as you know, is inevitable. One of the historical or like cultural landmark kind of places on the Silk Road, where there's caves with mural painting. They actually posted about YIBO saying that the position that he was in made him look like one of the cave paintings. And I'm going to put that up too because that was hilarious. One final thing that happened this week, Exploring the Unknown, the first and currently only season, is showing in Japan at the moment. It's been showing for a while, and a number of promotional photos that had never been seen previously, like weren't used in promotion in China, have been released by the TV station that's showing the season in Japan. And this week four new pics came out, and he looks happy and smiley in them, which is lovely. And now it's time for brand stuff. The big news is, of course, the SKG endorsement. SKG have been posting like nobody's business, which I said at the very beginning. They have a beautiful new ad. They released that and a number of like speaking to camera pieces as well, where YIBO shows you how to use their different kind of like appliances. Apart from that, there was all these gift box things that they produced, and they made videos of those. There was these fans that they produced, like paper circular fans with YIBO's face on them, and little diamantes were with them. And the idea is that it was a DIY project, and so people were supposed to glue the diamantes onto the fans, and different people would have different interpretations, as they had a whole bunch of stuff about that. There was all sorts of outdoor advertising, and they posted about those. There was a drone show in Changsha with 1,000 drones of YIBO in the night sky with the SKG products. Look, so many things. I really hope they're making a mozza. They've obviously gone all out on this promotional campaign. I hope they're happy. I hope they sell lots of product. So, apart from SKG, Chanel has more new material came out this week from the perfume launch. There was a video ad. There was one cut of it which was a whole bunch of different people, and there was one that was just YIBO. Jeans West put out a post with an illustration of a Black Panther in a fighter jet around the Born to Fly re-release. That was pretty cute. Helly Hansen, they put out 4 new photos from their photo shoot that was done earlier in the year, that's been coming out in dribs and drabs, with YIBO looking incredibly regal on the snowfield. A number of brands put out stuff like new photo edits or promotions associated with the upcoming Qixi. My poor Chinese teacher is going to be so ashamed if she ever sees this. Let's hope she never sees it. Qixi. Chinese Valentine's Day. There's so many Chinese Valentine's Day. That's one of the ways they translate it. But anyway, it's a festival. It's a thing coming up. It's on Friday, this coming Friday. And a number of brands have put out buy your loved one our product for Qixi ads. Anyway, and finally, there was one more of the low-cost video ads with YIBO being relaxed in the summer. Yeah, it was very cute. So that's the week. It was a fun week for YIBO, I hope. I wonder if he's going to be back in China straight away. I wonder if he's already there, or maybe he's got a little bit more to do in North America. I don't know. I am pretty much done. I'm going to put the links below to all the stuff that I've talked about. I'm going to play us out with some of that Lacoste ad, even though SKG posted a million things. I think I like the Lacoste one more. And, but don't tell anybody I said that. And I hope you all have a wonderful YIBO Wednesday.